Hello and welcome to the bottom of the pitch deck. Today we have a deck profile from Wouter who played Dutch Nationals as Briar. Welcome.
Hi.
Wouter
Yes.
ended day one at the top of the charts.
6-0.
The top 8 went a little bit worse.
Yeah. Won the first one. It was, I got a bit lucky and to draw my matchup. I had to win it. I went to 1 life. Then I had to play a Tome of Harvest
Yes.
into a Sonata X1, hit the 50-50 while the channel was up. And then I had 3 cards with Go Again and the Rosetta to push it in.
Pulled out the channel at 5 life.
Yeah. So my first channel was in the last 2 turns of the game. So that was a rough game, but I managed to squeeze it out.
You love the deck loves you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Show us what you're playing.
I'm playing Briar. She's just awesome. I love Briar. You know, people say it's like, well, it's easy, blah blah blah. Yeah, good luck. It's still tough. I can honestly say that I've never lost a mirror in an event yet, ever. I've played this like since the get-go. I've been playing since Tales of Aria came out. Picked up Dash and then quickly after that got into this because like the immense power she has, right?
It's an explosive
insane.
deck.
She's insane. You can set it up so well with the channel mount. Channel mount is just absolutely bonkers.
Channeled out is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
How do you feel about the new card Channel Bleak Expanse?
It's okay. That's the card that won't let you draw cards.
You're not
right?
allowed to draw cards, nor fuse,
Yeah.
nor.
I don't really mind it. Like Hypothermia, that's more
can go
annoying.
again.
Yeah, if like an Icelander plays that in your turn when you have your channel mount up, you say, well, let's go off with an embodiment, right? And they play Hypothermia. Yeah. It's just
the one hit.
Yep, you're done. You can't do anything. So that's annoying. But yeah, Channel Bleak, it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't draw that many cards with the deck.
What were your worst matchups?
Oldhim. That's it. Only Oldhim. And I have a strategy against it, but it has to work.
A secret strategy or a strategy you might share?
It's this card. So I got it in there. So you take out the Sonatas and replace it with this, and you try to set up like a stack of cards that you can make like one big chain, and don't leave a card in your hand so you don't get ice reacted.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. So if you can push more damage and set up a good 5-card hand, you can actually keep up and try to push the life down.
Awesome.
But if that doesn't come up, there's nothing I can do. It's just too annoying to play against. Otherwise, I don't feel I have like a bad matchup with this deck yet. Like Fi is annoying, but I think I can beat Fi.
Okay. Any other side cards against Oldhim?
Yes. So against Oldhim, you put in the 3 Exudes. You put in the 3 Cokes. So I play 55 cards main deck, but against Oldhim, you take out the Earthlore. You put in the Earthlore and take out the Sonatas. So that leaves you still with 5 slots left, and I already have 2 of these main deck, like in every matchup.
Yeah.
So you need 1 more extra spot. So depending on the matchup, I like to get in like 2 Erase Phase and maybe take out 1 Scar. Because if you're ahead in life, Scar's not good. But if you're lower, well, Scar's
amazing.
Good.
Yeah.
And this stops the Endless Winter. Like it incentivizes a block, but playing a lot of 2 costs will clog up everything because I don't side in extra blues. I only play 18 blues, and that's it. Okay. I don't have any more in my side. And you bring in Tunic, of course, because that's that extra resource.
Yeah. Any other matchups for the side deck?
Yes. So the same thing goes for, let's say, if you have to play against Icelander. What I found is that if you play against an Icelander, you put in the Tunic and all the no rune.
Yeah, you need 3.
I think so. Maybe I want to switch this to a Crown of Seeds. Maybe I want to do that. And then maybe play the Crown of Siege into Ultim as well, but I don't know yet. And then you put in as much zero-cost attacks as possible.
Yep.
So just put in these 4 and like one other card, like maybe one erase or so. But try to go as many zero cost, because you have to pay for a lot of your stuff because of all the frostbites, and
Yep.
then you have resources left to stop the arcane and slowly whittle them down. But it can be very swingy, that matchup. You can either like destroy Icelander completely, or if it goes even, then you're they still have the Stormstriders left on the field, so there's always that possibility.
Yeah, if there's 2 Heckfrosts, then 20
yeah,
life can be lethal.
Yeah, that's annoying. And most of the equipment that you play is just Grasp, Iron Weave, and the Snapdragons. I don't play Creepers. I don't like the card. Because I play the Coax main deck as well, ending your Channel Mount turn with a Coax and then Snapdragon.
Yep.
Just give your opponent the extra card. You don't care.
Yep.
Just draw the card, make the
damage.
quicken, and you do more damage in the end anyway.
Yep.
So you're blowing them out of the water. So this card is really good. I really like Coax. That was a last minute main deck decision to do, and I really like this. I'm going to keep that.
Awesome. So I heard about Secret Tech.
Yes, we have Red Captain Skull. Shout out to Arsenal Pass for this one. I took out Nimbalism and I replaced it with this, and it's amazing. It makes the deck so much more consistent. You can now go Captain Skull into Erase Face and Rosetta, and then Rosetta set up Arsenal, like swing with an on-hit. Or go Captain Skull into, I don't know, go again, Snatch, and then pop the Iron Weave, and then come in within CNC.
Yeah.
So throw in 2 on-hits. This card is really good. And I'm going to test this with Nimbalism again in the deck as well, and without Bramble Sparks, but I don't know if I want to take the Brambles out. Because the Brambles is really good if you fuse it, but if you don't fuse it, it doesn't do anything.
It's less, yeah.
So let's say maybe the better plan is to go 3 Captain Skull and 3 Nimbalism. Okay. But I'm going to keep this. This is really good.
Cool. So how did you build your deck? Is it, Arsenal Pass helped you with it?
Only with this tech.
Yeah.
The other, like they played an explosive growth version. I don't think it's really that good. At least I don't like it. I've been on Briar like for almost a year, and I've changed a few cards here and there.
Just years of experience.
It's just mostly the experience.
Grinding the right cards.
Yeah, and just slightly change it, try it out, see if it works. If not, and then and the sideboard can always change, right? So.
Absolutely. So, what are you expecting in the future? Do you think Briar will survive not being living legend? Basically,
I think she survives. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's going to be interesting at Worlds, and I hope she survives, because otherwise I have to relearn like a new deck for Worlds. So.
Okay.
And I don't know what to play then. Maybe like Fi or Dash or something.
Something.
But let's hope it's Briar, so I could just give her one more last tournament before she rotates out.
Awesome. Last thing, any tips for starting Briar players? Maybe people who find it hard to build a Briar deck, even though they love playing it.
It's not about, like, you can find a lot of deck lists online, right?
Yep.
So just try some stuff out, but the main piece of advice is, like, your arsenal is your best friend, because Briar can break really hard. So, and I see a lot of Briars go like if they have the channel mount up, they go in full attack, and then they instead of like arsenaling the last card, they attack with it as well. And I do arsenal that card a lot. So because if the next hand breaks, but you have a Tome of Harvest, you can still make something of it and keep momentum. Or if you have your crown left, you can just get it away and then still have that 5-card hand to push back. So setting up your arsenal is like the most important thing you can do with Briar. Play either 3 or 5 card hands. That's it. No, not 4 or stuff like that. Just keep it slow and then push.
Cool. Awesome. Any shoutouts?
Yes, I want to shout out my playtest team. We don't have a name yet. Sorry, guys. Aiden is in there. You got into the top 8.
Yep.
Gary's just joined. You got
Amazing.
Yeah, he's only playing like 4 weeks. I don't know.
Amazing player.
Sander, always practice with him. He won the calling. And we have like a lot of guys in Horen and Alkmaar that we play with. So they helped a lot. So shout outs to those guys.
Sounds like a good playtest team. Thank you for your time.
Yep, thank you.
And good luck in the next one.